Welcome back to Three Dorks Plays.
I'm confused. We've been ranting so long I forgot what episode we're doing.
Say, what are we playing?
What episode of the week is this?
This is Mario Maker, right?
Bro, Mario Maker... You see, Mario Maker was a good experience.
Gotta love that clip. Oh, we'll do it again? You clip right through the wall.
Yep.
Oh, the skybox.
No, but like you're saying, Matt, I think... I definitely agree that it's like they need to do story stuff, and the fact that Miyamoto doesn't believe in story stuff
is a problematic problem.
And it's, again, like, you know what? The gaming world owes Miyamoto a debt for the stuff that he's done, right? Because he created some of the most beloved stuff in gaming history.
Correct.
The problem is that now I feel... Because, like, he did, what? Mario, Zelda, like...
Pikmin, Star Fox.
Yeah, and...
Donkey Kong.
Again, he did all these amazing things, but they desperately need new blood in that company.
The problem is they have new blood, is that Miyamoto is coaching them.
We need new blood that can think for themselves.
And you know what?
We don't
I'm
need. We
not
don't
in favor
need,
of companies firing people, but they need to get him to retire.
Yes, I think Miyamoto needs to just step back.
Also, I think Zelda has survived this long because Miyamoto has stepped back from the project. He's no longer the director. I can't remember his name.
All of this stuff is... I just wish they could do the same with Paper Mario. I would like to have an old Paper Mario game back, please.
Say, Paper Mario was fucking cool. Like, it's...
The first 3 games are literally the only games I think people need to care about. You could live...
Origami King not that great?
I mean, Origami King was a step in the right direction, but it still had a... There were still bits and parts of it I could... Like, again, the story was ass. The characters weren't great. I was very, once again, wholesomely disappointed with how unoriginal the characters were. Like, people can praise Olivia, who was your, like, traveling companion. The way I saw it, I was toting around an alien child who had no idea what she was doing. The only part of, like, I can summarize everything about her in the fact that she'd be blissfully unaware of the things she was around. Something would make her sad, Mario would cheer her up again, and then she'd be fine, and that's all there was to it.
You know, I was just thinking about this just now, and I apologize for that, but it was something you said that reminded me of this. You know, the only game that I think works while rehashing the same thing pretty much over and over again with just small differences? Animal Crossing. Because people don't play that shit for story, they're playing it as a relaxing thing.
I think it's because and correct me if I'm wrong, Animal Crossing feels more like a life simulating game.
Yeah.
Where you are creating your own lifestyle.
Yeah.
While also being run by mob boss tycoon master Tom Nook.
Yes.
Who is going to break your legs if you don't get those bells.
Get those fucking bells!
Get those bells! Listen here, my sons need to eat tonight. And I don't see you working off that loan, so I might have to get my baseball bat from the back and break some shins if you don't get me my damn bells.
Does that mean Tom Nook also encourages child labor because his children are actually working for him?
Yes.
Yes. Tom Nook is not the man you thought he was, or the Tanuki. This man is this man is mob mafia boss.
But I think to kind of get away from the darkness there for a sec, get it because I tied into the darkness.
Rip Robin Williams.
I think that's the only series really that it works that they kind of just rehash stuff all the time because it's more of a life sim thing rather than like, you know, oh no, Mario's fighting Bowser again, like. Yeah. What is your input, hon? Because I feel like me and Matt have been talking for an hour.
There's just so many points to...
I think we've gotten so deep into this conversation. Let me just say...
I'll just add in this little thing with the Nintendo IPs. I would kill for a new custom Robo game. Like, I was one of my favorites on the GameCube, and it just kind of got abandoned after a DS game, which I still enjoyed. And I think custom Robo could do really well in this. But...
They need to start focusing on what they have and stop just rehashing what they think will make them the most money. It's unfortunate that, again, it really just does rope around right back to what will make us rich.
Yeah.
It's like they know people are gonna buy Mario and Zelda games and Pokemon games because it's like they've, you know, it's every year there's something that comes out, except for like Zelda right now because obviously they're working on like Breath of the Wild 2 and whatnot. But it's like they need to do new experiences for people and also not just do things that are counting on people's nostalgia for it to sell the game.
I think it's okay to use that nostalgia if you're creating a new experience with it. Like,
but if it's the same thing over and over again, then it's
let me put it to you this way. Like, again, bringing right back to my go-to example when it comes to bashing on Nintendo. If they were to make a Paper Mario game that's like the first two, but makes complete, like, new use of new characters, new story, new abilities, I'd be down. I'm okay with the same skeleton of a battle system, but expand on it. That skeleton needs a rib cage, which Ryan already has on his Keyblade. It could probably use some extra limbs, maybe. I don't know. Machamp that goddamn skeleton. But, like, you can satisfy me with some expansions to the gameplay, a new story, new engaging characters, without having to rely so much on a crappy gimmick that, at the end of the day, is more taxing than it is fun. I think we need to pause on this and we need to start
talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, or at the very least come up with something, because I gotta say that was one hell of a conversation.
It was. I'm proud of us for actually being able to talk to each other, because guys, I don't know if you know this, but we don't like each other in real life.
I was about to say, you know what? I can add to this, because it's really almost kind of weird when one of the dorks is sleeping the entire time.
I hate you.
I'm kidding, Kate. I love you.
I'm just tired all
I understand. Trust me, I understand.
Okay, here's some... Just to kind of cap off the thing, because I want to ask your opinion on this, Matt. Because you're super big into, like, Mario stuff, right? That's, like, your thing.
It is. I will...
Like, Mark's is Pokemon, yours is Mario.
I will say, like, I love Mario, and I always will. I will be one of those... Maybe not, because I didn't get the latest Mario and Sonic game, and I'm probably, unless I see some major changes to Paper Mario, I will likely pass the next Paper Mario game too. But yes, at the end of the day.
How would you feel if they did, because like, a lot of the Mario games essentially boil down to Mario fights Bowser again, right? Like, that's the thing. How would you feel if they changed it up and Bowser wasn't even, like, involved in it? They did something completely different, but with the Mario, like, characters.
I would encourage the idea of making someone new a villain. Like, look at Mario Bros. 2. They made a new villain for that, and it worked out pretty damn good. If they were to... Okay, let's use the 3D platforming as an example. If they were to add in a new gameplay gimmick mechanic that really did expand on Mario's options, like kind of like how Flood did, but they made the game completely center around a new villain, and Bowser was even like, even if Bowser was just cameoed to nothing, I'd be okay with that.
I feel like that would be a really good way to breathe, like, new life into the Mario series.
It would also give the Mario series something that they don't have a lot of. Villains.
Yeah.
A lot of Mario villains are either one-time or series exclusives. Wart was very much a one-time villain. The Mario RPGs are built off of one-time villains, with the exception of one special villain in the Mario and Luigi franchise who appeared multiple times in the form of Fawful, who was very well received in Bowser's Inside Story. But again, Mario needs more villains, more unique villains,
more
and maybe
exciting villains.
More exciting villains, and 100% more Waluigi.
Yes, I agree.
Like, Waluigi and Wario are built up to be pretty damn good rivals who never appear in anything aside from spin-offs.
Hey, Nintendo, you cowards. Kill Mario and make only Waluigi games from now on.
Where's the... We got our year of Luigi. Where's our year of Waluigi?
Yes.
Waluigi.
Waluigi's the only valid Nintendo character, and I will die on this hill.
Let's be real. Look, Waluigi steals a lot of the shows that he's ever in. Mario Golf on the Switch. Waluigi was the sexiest looking character I've ever fucking seen. And in Mario Party Superstars in Horrorland, where you can dance with the ghosts to make it day, Waluigi has the only unique dancing animation. Well, kinda. His is the best. He moonwalks.
Nice.
But Waluigi is an ace in the hole Nintendo doesn't realize they have. Whack.
I agree.
Do not underestimate the wah.
Exactly.
That's true.
Now then, what should we talk about next? Because I don't know if we can top what we just talked about for the last 3 episodes.
How's your girlfriend, Matt?
She's doing great.
That's good.
It's a bit of a mix. She's been doing good recently because she recently got accepted. She got a res offer for residence in Ottawa for college or university, which is it's a load of stress off of her back, thankfully.
And you can go take the train to visit her and play video games on the train.
Well, we'll see about that. I honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to go and visit her at some point when she's on res.
Well, I was gonna say you're gonna have to if you're like gonna stay together. So
we're gonna work something out with that.
yeah.
I will talk about that. I don't talk about things that are part of her personal life because that's like again,
No,
it's her personal
absolutely.
life. I can't be talking about that here.
Yeah.
But she got res and she's very happy about that, and I'm very happy for her because I knew that was stressing her out. And to see something go right, it's always good.
Absolutely. Mel, I don't know if you're watching this, but congratulations.
I'm gonna see her again Thursday. I don't know when that'll be, considering that was probably last week in the time of this episode going up. But we love playing some games. You guys better be careful. If you ever play a team game against me and Mel in Mario Party 6, you are not going to win. Mel and I dominate Mario Party 6.
I'm gonna kick your ass at Mario Party 6 now.
Good luck with that.
It's
Me
gonna
and Mel take on the hardest level CPUs, and we win consistently by a good solid like 8 stars.
Cheats. Hacks and cheats.
Hell nah! It's called board knowledge. Jafar.
Jafar and Jasmine.
Dan, he's not really Jafar away from us right now, is he?
Okay, I hate you. Goodbye, guys. I'm leaving for Dorks.
That not an original joke. I heard that and I'm gonna alter it from somebody else. I heard it was funny. So they were saying like, "Hey, I'm Jafar. I'll be your Uber driver for today." And one of the other guys was like, "Where are you from, Jafar?" And he's like, "Very Jafar away."
Thanks, I hate it.
Making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
People really aren't good at realizing something's been taken out of their hands.
Yeah, that's dumb. Also,
Whoa.
that literally makes no sense when it's who let the genie out of the lamp gets the 3 wishes.
You can't just deny a wish because the lamp's not in your possession anymore. He already made the wish. It's literally like, it's like if you paid good money for something and then he said, "Yeah, we're just gonna take it back. It's not yours anymore." Oh wait, that's exactly how it works. That's how stealing works. You paid for it and now someone else stole it and they're gonna claim possession over it. And then you have to somehow get the court involved.
You know something? Just thinking about Aladdin. I love this movie. It's also one of, or like, I think it's a good movie. I don't love it, but like, I think it's good. It's also one of Disney's like most racist movies.
Wasn't Disney famous for a lot of racist movies back in the day?
Yeah, because Walt Disney was a fucking racist.
I was about to say Peter Pan wasn't exactly the most racial friendly one either.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure the guy that wrote Peter Pan was like a kid diddler, so like. But that's just speculation, so we're not gonna go on about that.
Guys, just remember, back in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s and the 60s, this shit got green-lighted.
Yeah.
Problematic. It's a good thing you know what, I will say that's kind of one of the good things about our modern day is that we are a lot more friendly to these kinds of things. It's like...
more friendly to racial differences, not towards racism.
Yeah, no, we can still do a lot better on that.
Yeah, we need to be better, but, you know.
we
At
accidentally killed
least
her with
there's
Keyblade.
2 non-white Disney princesses now. Even though Tiana doesn't get that much attention, because Moana's not white. She's Polynesian.
I mean, we had 2 non-white Disney princesses before.
Well, there's...
Mulan's Chinese, and
But she's not actually a princess.
I know, but she's in that lineup, and
Jasmine is a
Jasmine's
princess.
Arabic.
Yeah, they still whitewashed her a fair amount, though.
Oh, I don't deny that, but just mean like
I mean, actual, like, not whitewashed princesses of color. How about I'll say that? Because even in this, they kind of leaned into the, let's make Jasmine this Arabic princess, but also she's gonna have, like, the lightest tan color of skin that we can think of.
Disney, get your shit together.
But,
maybe we'll get this shit together in the next episode of Three Dark Place.
potentially.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Probably not.
No.
100% no.